ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folks. Please welcome to the stage, founder of Yohana, Yoky Matsuoka. I'm having a starstruck moment.
I'm a big fan of yours too, so.
I am a firsthand example of what happens when you don't make time for your wellness. I'm a brain tumor survivor. My body manifested a fist-sized brain tumor because I was running ragged. I did not put my own oxygen mask on first. What happens when you neglect your wellness is you have to be forced to make time for your illness. And that is why I love Yohana, because you are a service that is really positioning as a wellness service. So let's start from the top. What is Yohana?
Yohana is a modern family's concierge service, is the best way I can describe it. If you can imagine, for less than $10 a day, if you could have someone or an app that you could just get a little bit of delegation, anywhere from making doctor's appointment to delivering the forgotten soccer jersey to remembering what to create, make for dinner, to what should be the birthday party. Should I clean up the garage? Should I, get rid of this, return boxes that's piled up in a closet? All of that is on you, and that becomes a true stress. Whatever you want to do yourself, you should do it. But whatever you're willing to delegate, the more you delegate to Yohana, the lighter you will feel. But then you touched on wellness. Wellness is so important, and we all, again, forget to put the oxygen mask on ourselves. So we have somebody called Guide, Yohana Guide, whose job is to make sure that you're doing that. That person will ask you and says, so what do you want to make sure to get? Like a little more time with your kids? Or maybe you just want to lose weight. Okay, we'll work with you. We'll hold your hand and we'll go to that place together. And along the way, maybe we will take care of your dinner so that you don't have to worry about it.
I'm just going to do the bells and whistles for you.
Yeah.
You are a major force in the tech world. You are a co-founder for Google X, the autonomous driving cars for Google. And then you did this big pivot to launch Yohana. Tell me your backstory. What was that moment you're like, this is what the world needs?
It may look like I pivoted from, autonomous driving car to Yohana, the family concierge service, but all I wanted to do since I was in my 20s was to help people live the life that they want to live. I started off originally building robotic devices for people with different disabilities. Then I moved on to Silicon Valley to build a lot of different technology for people, even Nest thermostat, so that those people who want to save energy can get a little bit of help from tech to save energy. Going to Apple to help those people who may want to make sure their heart is healthy. And then now tackling as Yohana, which is the everyday life stress and the load that they're under.
But what really impressed me is you invited me to the Yohana launch event here in Los Angeles. You had 3 of your 4 kids working the event. And I was like, she gets it. I'm curious how you use Yohana in your life.
We need Yohana. I would have never created something I wouldn't need. So selfishly, I created something that has become my true partner. I just used last night was to say thank you to my uncle. So it sounds really funny, but you probably have situations where you're like, oh, my uncle was so nice to me. Like, I want to do something for my uncle, just like send a thank you card. But we're all busy. So that thank you card that you have to go to CVS and buy, well, you just don't. Yeah. And then eventually by the time you get to it, it's kind of too late because weeks have passed by. So I miss a lot of opportunity where I could express gratitude to my friends, to my family. So now what I do is I use Yohana. The moment I say, oh, I just want to say thank you to my uncle, or I miss you to my mom, I just type to my Yohana app and say, I want to send flowers to my uncle. And then by the time, our specialists get back, they say, what's the address? What kind of flowers? Yeah. Then I say, he likes purple and I like to be about $80. And here's the address. Then it happens in the background. All my intention is there, something that I would have wanted to do myself, but I was willing to delegate because I wanted to get the results that I would have not gotten on my own.